Hi Peas! It's finally Friday. Let's go ahead and start making our card. We're going to start off with this card by Doodlebug Designs. They come pre-made like this. I think they're really neat. They've got this decorative edge at the bottom. We're going to start off by stamping a border stamp along the bottom. I have this set of clear stamps, and it's from Hero Arts, who teamed up with Studio Calico to come up to make these beautiful stamps. And we're going to use this edge stamp right here. I'm going to take it out and put it on my acrylic block. I don't have a long one with me, so I'm just going to use a big square and put it on there diagonally. And I'm going to use some chalk ink, also by Hero Arts. This one's just a green. I'm going to stamp it up. This is one of my new favorite stamps. I just love this design. So I'm going to stamp it across the bottom of my card. Okay, looks good. And now I'm going to add a small rectangle of patterned paper onto my card. And I chose to go with this new paper pad from Crate Paper. I loved the florals in here, and that's what I chose to do. I cut it down to the size of my card, and I'm just going to adhere it right here on my card. So use your adhesive, place it off to the right hand side. Okay, that's what your card should look like right now. And I have this beautiful Baker's Twine by Divine Twine. And I chose the pink, and we're going to go ahead and just tie it right next to our pattern paper. So take off a length of twine. I usually make it quite a bit longer than I need because I've got plenty. They come in these nice big spools. Okay, and now we're just going to wrap it around our card. I do it about 2 or 3 times to wrap it around. And then we're just going to tie it into a bow. That's the nice thing about this Baker's Twine. I think that it ties nicer than a lot of ribbon, and so you don't have to spend so much time dinking around with your bow. It's just like tying your shoelaces. Okay, now just cut off the extra twine. Get rid of our excess here, clean up a little bit. Okay. Our card's almost done. It's that fast. Now I have a piece of yellow layering paper. This is by Hero Arts. I think it's called Daffodil. And I'm just going to use my Scallop Circle Punch by EK Success. I'm just going to open it up. I love these punches. They make card making so easy. I'm just going to punch out a circle. And I'm going to adhere it right here on my card using a glue dot that's a pop dot as well. I'll just put that on the back. Put it right here. Perfect. And Jelly Bean Soup has these really cute corrugated cardboard hearts that I've gotten, and this is one of the sizes that they have in the package. And I'm just going to place that right here on my scallop circle because I think I'm going to put my sentiment right underneath it. I'm going to use another one of my pop dots. Just put underneath there, like so. Okay, right, I think that looks good. And I think the heart looks a little plain, so I kind of wanted to add a button to the center. I kind of liked that square one at an angle. And the button is actually from Doodlebug as well. It's one of the boutique buttons, and this one's the black assortment. I've used quite a few of these. I have the yellow set and the red set. And so these are really fun to use on your cards. And I'm just going to use a little bit of, sorry, let me fix my light here, it fell down. A little bit more of that Baker's Twine. And I'm just going to, this is what I do with a lot of my buttons. I'm just going to tie it right through my button. I think it gives your button a little bit more character. Looks like it's been sewn on by hand. Sometimes to lick it a little bit to get it to go through. Okay, so I just did one loop, and I'm just going to tie the back and cut it down to size. I like to leave a little bit hanging out, and I'm going to use another Let me grab my other pop dots. Just going to use a foam square for this one. It's a little bit smaller than the glue dot ones. We're just going to put it right on top of our heart, like so. And now we're just going to add our sentiment across the bottom. And I wanted to make it kind of like a banner. So I cut a strip of white cardstock, and I'm going to take the same stamp set we had before. I believe the stamp set's called My Happy. If you're looking it up, it's called My Happy. And the sentiment we're going to use is called You Are My Happy. That's why the stamp set's named that. And we're going to use a black ink die for this. And we're just going to stamp the sentiment right onto the white strip. Okay. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut a little V out of both sides. Alright, it's not perfect, but that's okay. And I'm going to take 2 more of my foam squares. And adhere it right underneath my heart. In fact, I put my squares too far out. Move my twine. You are my happy. And that's it. That's all I have for this card. It's a simple card. Fun. You can make quite a bit of these if you had a bunch of these cards. Make a set really quickly. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you get a chance to try out this card.